Do you think people will vote for me?
All right, what's up, everybody? Robert Peppo, Small Business Uncensored, episode 15. We're staying consistent. I appreciate you guys. If you like this content, please like it, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. All that matters, especially at the beginning, especially as we're trying to build this. I appreciate all the love so far. So, podcast number 15, networking. Let's get right into it. I want to talk about why it's essential for small businesses. And I'm talking about networking face-to-face, getting out in the community, doing it online. I'm going to talk to you how I started, my results, what I've done, and the most recent interactions I've had and why I like it so much. If we're going to talk about traditional advertising, anybody can pay to get in front of people, but is it authentic and organic? Not really. But if you're in some networking group or in an environment face-to-face, that's as authentic and organic as you can get. And that's up to you then to seize that opportunity. But let's just get you out there in front of people. All right. So my first go at this, when I was young, I'm talking about 10 years ago at least, I said, okay, well, what is the thing closest to me that I can just get involved in? The Chamber of Commerce. Now, some Chamber of Commerce are better than others. And there's some value in there when there's like-minded people, local business owners that want to do good, want to be in the community, helping each other. Excellent. But there's a lot of other things with it, but you could start there. That's how I started. And then that kind of developed into other things, which I'll get into. With the Chamber of Commerce, they would put on after-hours networking events. The bank would hold a few. We've held some. And you would just go to various businesses, maybe for a breakfast, maybe for an after-hours, and then network with those people and do business with those businesses. And that would be the first start of basic entry-level networking. All right, but that kind of just stops there because it's all the same people at the same time all the time. So then what I got into was BNI, Business Networks International. That was a really good one. You're with this small group of people that constantly give referrals to everybody because everybody has different networks. All business owners deal with different customers, different clients, and they meet and talk to a lot of people, especially like us. We have a ton of people coming in. We talk to a lot of people, various industries. I would be a great referral partner for that, and which I have been. I love giving business out to people that I do business with. I absolutely love it. I say, hey, make sure you tell them, because I want them to know that I'm putting it out there for them in hopes that it comes back to me. But if you give more than you receive, you will always get back more than you gave. All right, so don't ever forget that. Put on for your people around you who are doing good business, okay? So those were two cool things, and I transferred that when I said, okay, I need to get better at this and I need to do more. I got into Toastmasters International, which is a public speaking group, public speaking organization. It's worldwide. And not only was that good networking, but it really made you stand in front of people, talk, be quick on your feet with table topics, write speeches on certain different things. So you got comfortable in front of people, you really thought about what you were saying. You had to step back, relax, and deliver whatever you had to deliver. So then when you get into these networking groups, you're confident and you're able to talk to people. Maybe someone says, hey, the owner of Peppo's is here. Why don't you say something? Which has happened a lot. You better be on your toes, ready to be able to do that. Work the room a little bit and put your best foot forward. Now, I did all those at around the same time frame, and some heavier than others, but they all kind of led into each other, which then led to more business. But I physically was out there doing this after my work day, after the gym, or sometimes before, depending on what time these events were going on. And I was getting myself out there doing that extra to secure that business and then to show my value to other people that I was going to do it in return for them. So you can find anything. Google search networking events, Google search BNI, Toastmasters, your Chamber of Commerce. Go to the city, go to the village, all right? And they'll have other opportunities for you. So let's segue right into that. Why networking matters. Getting involved with the city and the village by way of the Chamber of Commerce or just by way of being cordial in the community, inviting them in, going to speak with them, seeing what they want to see in the community, talking about your plans, involving them, so then they're involved with you. That has been a tremendous boon for us because we're celebrating our 45-year anniversary. The mayor's coming out. The aldermen and alderwomen contacted newspapers for us. They're going to be out. There's going to be a ribbon cutting ceremony. They're providing balloons. And they're helping us create this great event for the community on a one-day, really good event. Now, if I didn't establish those relationships, Yeah, they may still support in some way, but maybe not to this level. So I'm happy and fortunate that we did that. That can work for you too in whatever you're trying to do. Perhaps you can just get in and service the city that way. Then it's another contact, and there's lots of people in there. All right. So don't underestimate the easy things you can do. You just have to do them. And a lot of people are afraid to get out there in the community and do these things and put themselves in a vulnerable position because they might not want to be on the spot. Maybe they're an introvert. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they've never done it. But I'm telling you, if you want to get to the next level, if you want high income, if you want to really establish yourself and get a foothold in your community, you're going to have to do these things. 100% effective because you will make connections that will last forever. My first networking event, Orland Park Chamber of Commerce, there was like a bunch of different chambers there. I met my financial advisor about 10 years ago, who is now a great friend who's helped us and other people. And I trust him with everything. And he reviews all of our stuff annually. And he's going to be part of our franchise growth system. He was young coming up and hungry doing these events. I was young and hungry coming up doing these events. And boom, we clicked. Same thing with Michelle Coakley, our State Farm agent, who's just fantastic. I met her when she just opened up 10 years ago. She just celebrated 10-year anniversary, building out a brand new place. Have a great relationship with her. I now go to their veteran network breakfast put on by State Farm, local community, which is another networking event. But you're connecting with all these like-minded people that are out there, and you just go there to be friendly. Don't go and here. All right, perfect. Don't go there expecting business. Go there as yourself. Go there with an open mind. Go there to learn about other people. All right. Don't go there selling. That's then generic and not authentic and not organic. All right. Go there to purchase somebody else and support somebody else first, and they will come back and do it to you as well. All right. Because especially for me, I know nobody's coming in to buy a sandwich today. I'm not going to bring a sandwich and be like, yo, buy my sandwich. That's not going to happen. So my whole strategy is let's see what I can offer you. We'll see what I can do for you. And then hopefully you guys come see me. All right. Now, everybody's different, of course. Do your business how you want to, but that's what it is for me. So that's kind of the same thing online. All right. So when you're online, let's take Facebook, for instance. The biggest platform, probably the best for small business and advertising and getting in front of a bunch of people, especially for us because we're an older company who started our Facebook about 11 years ago and built a pretty good following. Outside of that, me, myself, as Robert Peppo, and in this community and out here in all these surrounding towns, a lot of people know us and recognize my name from the restaurant. I'm in these Facebook groups, Facebook pages, village pages from my hometown and surrounding towns and other places I do business in. And I give a ton of value back. I make sure I like and comment and share other people's stuff, because then if I can show my value to them, I really hope that in return they show it to us, and they do. And I have seen that happen more for us than other people who don't interact with other people, because I'm crazy by watching things and I go on and I see it. If you know me, I'm heavy on social media, but I see everything and I strategize on how to get the most out of it, and I see what works. And then I love seeing other people happy, other people supporting them. That's a win-win. So if you're not in this for a win-win and you're just in it for yourself, it's a little short-sighted. You're probably not going to get everything out of it that you could. So if you go into these Facebook communities, especially when you can't get face-to-face with somebody, comment, like, subscribe, follow their pages, interact with them. Every like, comment, and share, all that adds up to people. And then people start to see who sees their stuff, and people start to see who like their things and know, okay, I like that person. They're down. I'm going to do business with them. That's how this works. And it takes time to build that, but get up in there and do it. All right. Let's take Instagram. Instagram is kind of an anomaly because it's not like Facebook and it's not like TikTok. It's its own thing, and it's harder to network there, but you can also get organic with people because real life comments, real life DMs, real life sharing to your stories and tagging people works well. And again, how you can make these connections is being authentic. Follow the people you like, even if they're huge accounts. Comment, like. You might think they never see it, but they do. I'm telling you, most of the good ones are real people managing their own pages. All right. So I have a couple of people with massive platforms that follow me and talk to me regularly, and I have never asked them for a single thing yet. All I have done is supported their shit, supported their journey, their product. Now, I have to like it or I'm not going to do it. And I ain't clout chasing off of anybody. It's real organic stuff. I have about 5 people with well over 500,000 individually followers, 2 over 1 million, and a bunch of accounts that have 100,000, 200,000 followers that are doing real shit that are kind of giving me my blueprint. And I haven't done a single thing by asking them to do something for me. That time might be coming, but it will happen because we are friends and we've developed a good relationship. It's exactly why I'm wearing this 10X shirt. In my last podcast, I talked about buying stuff that you like, supporting brands you like, and representing that. Well, Elena Cardone, who is Grant Cardone's wife, who's written the book Build an Empire, fantastic book. We bought her pillows. I rocked their stuff. Well, I have a cordial relationship with her on Instagram. We talked several times. She's even shared my wife's personal story at a seminar that she gave. That doesn't happen unless you come across authentically. She can find anybody. They have massive following, incredibly wealthy, they know the most people in the world. But when you're organic and authentic, you resonate with people on a different level. And I'm telling you, those high achievers, the business owners, people know that. You know when someone's just trying to sell you. Bro, we don't have time for that. I don't even entertain that shit ever. But if you're authentic and organic and you come in, you're talking, you're supportive, you're humble. Number one, you're fucking humble. People want to do business with that. All right. That's about all I have for it, because I wanted to keep this one quick because it's quick and to the point. My challenge to you would be go out in the community, show face, break the barriers of if you're kind of scared to do it or don't know how to do it. Listen, when I was young, I just walked in there like, hey, I'm Robert. I'm here because I want to get better. I own a business. That doesn't define me. I'm here to see what you guys do, learn from you, give value where I can. And that value came back tenfold. It was some of the best stuff I've ever done for the business and for myself personally to grow into what I'm doing now. And now hopefully I can do that same thing with these podcasts via podcast platforms and YouTube and continue in that way. So I'm really trying everything again, including face-to-face, like my boy from Explosive Customs, Nick. Him and I just sat down. That is networking in itself because we now started to talk about how his business connects with mine, what I can do with this, and how we're going to connect other people in. It's fantastic. Then after that, Realtopia. We had an event with a real estate company group here. We met the title people who own 8 different title companies around here. We had a drink with them. They invited us out to their 4-year anniversary party. Hopefully they come to our 45-year anniversary party, because when they order from us, when they have a big event at their office, that is networking. And all it was is us being cordial with them being cordial with us, making connections to the bakery next door to them. This is how it works. This is how you win, and this is how you get to the top. Network, network, network. Get yourself out there. Don't be afraid. And if you are afraid, just take that first step. If you are afraid, I'll do it with you. I swear to God, if you are afraid, I will go with you. We will be there for you, and I'll show you a little bit of how it's done, how we got to do it, how to get out in front of people, and why you should do it. Small Business Uncensored, episode 15, Robert Peppo. I appreciate you guys. Stay awesome.
Do you think people will vote